So New York artists, they always say the same thing to me, and they've been saying this for like ever, that down south rappers always embrace each other and support each other. Is that true?
Yeah, in a sense, now probably better, coming from where I come from, when I was coming up, I didn't get embraced in my city. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you can say as a whole in itself, because if you go to Atlanta, it's so many people working, and it's like they hustling together. So if you got 10 producers and you got 20 rappers, everybody understand we need each other to grow. You know what I mean? If you got hit records, hit beats, I need them. And then if I'm the producer with the hit beats, the beat's nothing without a rapper. So when you go to places like Atlanta and things like that, you see more of a workspace. So, and I guess you consider that the South. So
you feel like maybe where you're from in Memphis, that things were a little bit more competitive then?
I don't even know if it was competitive, but that's a whole nother situation. But I'm gonna change that. I'm changing it.
Okay.
When you see Snooty Wild and you see Wave and you see
I'm saying,
Zezzo.
you know what, I've been saying Snooty Wild. I'm saying it wrong. It's Snooty Wild.
It's Snooty Wild.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All three of these artists is from, Wave is from Milwaukee, but he was living in Memphis. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to change that whole era. Like, to me, if you good, if you make any kind of buzz in Memphis, I'm hitting your line and telling you, man, what's up, you want to get some money? And even if you don't want to rock with me, I'm just still going to reach the hand out and let you know if you never ever need me, hit me. That's my number. You ain't got to call no managers and 10 people to find me. That's my line. If you need some advice or whatever you need, just hit me. Because that ain't what I had coming up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go take what I wanted, literally.
And you did.
Yeah, and I ain't got no problem with that. I'd do it again.
So, you're still doing it. So, you're on, like, every remix. You're on, like, you have a million features.
Yeah.
Are you ever surprised how many people want to work with you?
Sometimes, but, really, when it's somebody that I'm just a fan of, or I grew up listening to before I consider myself being in the game, that's when it's like, oh man, this shit crazy.
Like who? Give me an example.
Like 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 is a big fan of yours.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of 50 because you gotta understand, like, when 50 put out Get Rich or Die Trying, like I can remember this like it's yesterday. I'm leaving my house with a set with all type of things in the car, and it's like, I'm listening to his song. I'm on missions on his songs.
Right, yeah.
Like if I pull up, if the wrong person pull up beside me, I'm listening to 50, like, I probably won't even be here today. Like, that's what the music done for me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, it make you get to feel like you that far into that artist that you feel like you know them.
And you feel inspired?
You know what I'm saying? You just feel like they understand, even not even knowing them, you feel like, man, home living what I'm living, or man, how he know about this? Like, that's when the person be a true fan and they buying into who you are, you know what I mean, beyond the music. So to be a fan of him like that, for him to reach out, it's like, oh man, then not only just to do the song, like to talk on the phone with him for 30 and 40 and 45 minutes and just give me game, it's big to me, you know what I'm saying? And
I know that at one point you called him like the smartest businessman in the game or something like that. And but looking at everything you've been able to accomplish with your label and your artists, I know that you have you have a restaurant.
Yeah.
I looked at the menu. I want to go.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things going on, including being involved in real estate. You're a very smart business person as well.
Yeah, I have to be. I'm just a hustler, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a hustler. I learned a lot of things from Birdman and Slim. So, I look up to business moguls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was a rapper, the first thing I started studying, well, not really studying, but like coming from the streets and doing music, like being able to do an interview with you, like I wouldn't know how to talk because everything's so private, and I'm trying not to get in trouble by saying the wrong things because I'm 1 feet in the game,
right,
and I'm 1 feet in music. So when you ask me a question, I may be like, yeah, nah. Because I don't really know how to answer the question without going in detail, and I'm thinking telling you too much of you know,
Of who
what
you
I
are.
shouldn't tell you
Right.
because of things still going on. And that's what I mean by 50 Cent and Birdman and different people like that was the people I watched do interviews and watch the way they answer questions, because not necessarily knowing them before I met them, I could sense through the music that they were similar or come from the similar places that I come from. So they taught me a lot of things indirectly.